With QE tapering in sight, how high can long-term interest rates go? So a lot of the talk in the mainstream media today is about QE tapering in sight for the December FOMC meeting, and the effect on gold and silver it's had is, as expected, a large negative one. So silver's down over 3.5%, gold is down over 1%. And I just made a video the other day talking about this nice double bottom pattern that we were forming, and I was asking my subscribers whether or not we were going to bounce from here. Now there's still the possibility of bouncing from this double bottom. We could come down to the 1850, and then once the FOMC comes out, they might decide not to taper, and then that will most likely turn the prices back up. But in this market, as you guys know, anything can happen. So this, I believe, is starting a trend. It doesn't really look like whether or not the Fed actually tapers. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is A, what they say before the FOMC, and B, what they say after the FOMC. So in order to make sure that gold and silver do not benefit from announcements about not tapering, all the Fed has to do is before say that they believe they will taper, and then after say that the economy wasn't strong enough to taper yet, but next month we're going to be there's a very good chance at tapering. So honestly, they're just controlling the psychology of the market. I think it's going to take time for people to really figure out what the true intent of the Fed is. And in my opinion, I'm starting to see sentiments changing a little bit about people starting to believe that tapering could in fact happen as early as this month or in early 2014. So what do you guys think about QE? Is this all talk like we've seen every time before on every FOMC before? Are they just saying they're going to taper and they're not actually going to taper? Or is this kind of inevitable? Are they actually going to have to scale back on QE, let interest rates rise, and I guess watch the effect on gold and silver?